Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Cranks. This is Mike, and this guy here is Larry. And tonight, we are back in the car.
Yes, it's been a while.
Finally.
I love doing car reviews in the winter. You're not burned out. You don't sweat.
Yeah, the summer heat in Missouri is just too much to do car reviews.
And let's just say it, best reviews are when you drive home in the car.
Yeah, we have our most detailed thoughts of movies when we're in the car.
So we just had our best review without you. Sorry.
Sorry. We can't do it in drive. So tonight, we got to see 21 Bridges with Chadwick Boseman.
Represent, yeah, gotta represent.
And Taylor Kitsch and a few other people that I don't really know. What's that one guy's name? J.K. Simmons?
Yeah, J.K. Simmons, the farmer's guy.
At Farmers Insurance, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Even a...
What's Rubber Ducky?
You mean this one?
Rubber Ducky!
I will say this. It is a good, light, cop, thriller, suspense movie. Something fun. It's not overly complicated. It's very easy to understand. It's an hour and a half. It's easy to digest. It's just pretty good.
Yeah, it's just pretty good. I was really expecting a lot more from this film because the trailer, to me, when I seen it, I was like, this looks great.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to come out in September, and then it got delayed.
I can see
and then
why
we heard
they need
about some
reshoots.
stuff, and then they start getting some bad reviews, which I don't think is totally warranted, but it was not quite what I was expecting.
Yeah, there's two sides to this movie. There's a initial side with Chadwick Boseman, and it follows what you saw in the trailer. It was a cop that was assigned, or a detective that was assigned to a case where a lot of other cops got killed in a drug deal that may or may not have been their fault. It basically tells you in the trailer that there's something weird going on, there's something dirty going on. And that's the one big fault I have with this movie, is it telegraphs too much.
It did tell you a lot. I mean, from the first 10 minutes, I knew who the bad guy was.
Yep.
Why he was the bad guy.
Yep.
Everything.
That's exactly what you think.
I will say, though, the side with Taylor Kitsch, and I don't know the actor's name, but his buddy in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I really like this side. This is really good.
Yes.
The gunfire. I mean, what
action was incredible. And like you said, the first half of the thieves that you see in the trailer going after the money and the drugs, that was the best half of this movie. The first half was incredible. I thought the action scenes were incredibly visceral. Like when you go see Heat, or you watch another movie that involves cops, where the shooting is this dramatic. I mean, The Departed.
Yes.
Anything where it's hard-hitting action that you can
before we freak our fans out or anybody who watches us, what we should tell them, though, is
there's not a lot.
This isn't Heat. This isn't Departed.
No.
The closest we came to driving home was 16 Blocks with Bruce Willis.
Right. It was 16 Blocks, only with a little spin on it.
Yeah. And it's a similar name. 16 Blocks, 21 Bridges.
The second half of the movie dives into this whole corrupt cop, gotta find the information and all this other stuff that kind of just slows down to me. It wasn't as dramatic or compelling. Taylor Kitsch, he was great as a bad guy. He could have been the whole movie.
We just killed cops. You need to run. We gotta move fast. Cars not ours, plates are stolen.
If we don't catch these guys in the next 3 or 4 hours, they vanish. How you gonna do this?
Close the island.
With Chadwick.
That's what I was telling him in the car on the way back, too. So you can get a little bit what we got on the way back. I was like, I'm watching him here, and I'm going, this is pretty good. He's doing pretty good.
Yep.
And I'm going, I want John Carter.
I do, too.
I mean, I know it ain't the greatest movie, but I am a sucker for that movie,
And we should say, that's the big problem. Me and you, the first thing we said was Chadwick Boseman is great. He's a good actor. He's very... You can feel it. He's trying.
I don't think 100% he was meant for this part, though.
Yeah, it feels like he was
very dry
for some reason for this. It just had a problem with keeping me focused.
Yeah, I thought
because I knew who the bad guys were.
If you're talking pacing, I thought it actually had pretty good pacing. Yeah. I thought the score, which I was telling you on the way home,
it was loud.
I thought it was good. I really like the score.
It was very dramatic. That'd be the word. Dramatic, very orchestrated,
very
in your
90s.
face 90s.
What is going on here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
These cops live in a city that actively dislikes them.
It is very 90s. The orchestra, the score is very 90s, which is part of it that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah.
I just couldn't quite catch on with the side that was supposed to be the good side, or however you want to think of it.
Let's just put it this way. You're going to just walk out there feeling, oh, well, that was a movie. Because it just doesn't, it's not as gripping as what you hoped it would be. If it had focused on just the bad guys and it'd been like a fugitive kind of thing where you had to find the bad guys, discover what was going on, and it didn't get into the whole
flash drive.
Yeah, flash drives and bad cops and lists and all this other junk, it would have been a better movie.
Yeah, even though I ain't gonna lie, I did enjoy it. I was entertained.
Yep.
It's just not 100% what I expected.
I would have liked more car chases.
Yes. There is that foot chase. There is a foot chase in here.
Foot chase.
And I was like, this is a good foot chase. I like the way it was shot, the way the guy's running. It just felt real smooth.
And that's exactly what I was going to bring up with you. The footage was it was all at nighttime. They had to shut down the bridges in the middle of the night, and that was the whole timeline, was darkness. The city was great. They had great scenes of the city shots and the cop cars. It was gritty. It was like hardcore downtown Manhattan, and it really captured that.
But we should talk about the 21 bridges getting shut down, because if you walk out of this film for more than 20 seconds and it's that time, you're going to miss it. And I did. I went to the bathroom. I caught the back end of it. Luckily, I seen the trailer. But if you haven't seen the trailer and you miss that part, you're going to be like, it doesn't matter.
It's not that big of a deal. In the movie, it comes up for a few minutes and then it's over. It's like they designed it just for the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, it just comes and goes and you're like, well, that happened.
Yep.
So, good characters. The female cop that was the partner / she got thrown in.
She was very just
not that great.
She wasn't needed.
No.
They didn't need her in this story. This could have been literally just Chadwick Boseman, bad cops.
And I hate to bring this up, but she had that same problem Chadwick Boseman had. And I don't want to say this because he is a good actor, but he's very wooden in this.
Yes, he's very Henry Cavill, Superman.
Yes. If you watch the trailer and you see him do his thing, the Chadwick Boseman thing, that's him throughout the whole entire movie. That same guy. There's no laughter. There's no him getting upset. There's no him freaking out. There's no him scared.
I actually, if I'm being honest, felt a little more charisma from him in the trailer. Because I was, like I said, I was a little hyped. I was like, this looks like to be a good movie. This could be a breakout part for Chadwick Boseman, even though I know everybody else will say, T'Challa, that Black Panther, that's his breakout part.
Yeah.
That's Marvel.
Putting all that behind.
Yeah.
If you look at Samuel L. Jackson, super charisma. It just pours out of his face. In The Negotiator, and you got, who's the other one that I was just thinking of earlier?
Denzel Washington?
Denzel Washington. He goes from being scared to happy to laughing, all that stuff in this guy.
And I was hoping to get that out of him here. I was really hoping, it was
just
a good actor. But to me, it was just, it was okay.
Him with a gun out telling someone to get down is the same as him talking to the cops or him looking at a crime scene. There's no difference. Yeah. And it's just, you can't do that with this kind of movie. And you need charisma.
To me, he just missed the mark by that much.
Yeah. And the girl cop that was with him, the partner that was narcotics, she didn't help. You didn't feel any connection between these two characters.
No,
and
not at all.
That didn't help either. So, Larry?
What am I going to give this one?
Yeah, big question.
I'm going to say I actually enjoyed it. It was a decent movie. It was not great.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
I thought Chadwick Boseman was weak.
Yeah.
The score was great. I thought the action was great. I liked the whole heist side, the Taylor Kitsch side, and I don't really know the name of the other guy, but whoever he is, I thought he did a good job as well.
Yeah, the younger actor.
I thought some of the shots were really good. I thought some of the shots were really bad, almost like it was directed by, or cinematography was by two different people.
Yeah, the action was incredible, to whereas some of the drama part was a little too quiet.
But overall, I'd say I'd give this one a C+.
Yeah, very good. You're sort of in the same ballpark. When I watch Harrison Ford in The Fugitive, he has such a range. You see him angry, you see him sad, and it's him. They're focused on him the whole movie, and that's what you have with this. You have a focus on Chadwick the whole movie, and I'm sorry, without him being there for this, as far as a range, I'm going to have to give this a C-. It's almost a D+ for me, but the action pulled it through.
Good deal.
The action in this, fantastic. One of my best action movies of the year. When you got a guy that's coming around the corner shooting a silenced machine gun, and the cops are firing back, and it sounds and looks real.
Yeah, it sounded real good.
Boom.
If you go down this road, you're looking over your shoulder the rest of your life.
I'd rather look the devil in the eye.
Still going bad on
And I think that goes along with some of the score I said.
Yep.
It has a good sound. But, yeah, I think that's about all we got.
Tonight, make sure to tune in to our soon-to-be Episode 3 review of The Mandalorian. That's coming up next. We'll be back in the studio.
We're going to be watching Jack Ryan tonight, too.
Jack Ryan, we're almost
which is
done
something
with
we
that
can compare
series.
this to.
Yeah.
It's definitely, if you don't want to go out, check out Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
It's really good.
There's amazing shows on television right now. There's plenty. So,
But until next time, guys, we're out.
peace out.